Hey guys, I want to share something important with you today. So, if you've been following me, you probably know that towards the end of 2020, I had a myomectomy, which is an invasive surgery to take out fibroids. The surgery was successful. My doctor took out every single fibroid. I healed well. It's been 3 years since the surgery. But unfortunately, the fibroids are back, which, obviously is very disheartening. It hasn't been like the easiest couple of months, but I'm okay. I've come to terms with it. Um, I definitely don't want to do another surgery anytime soon. So this time, I want to take a holistic approach in shrinking the fibroids, backed by faith. So yeah, I just thought, that it was important to share. Obviously, it's not easy to talk about. Like honestly, I went back and forth on whether or not I should. But I just remember the first time I shared my story and how impactful it was. So many women, you know, felt seen, so many girls felt seen, so many people shared their story with me, so many people shared their stories, publicly. And the stats of this thing, too many women, especially black women, go through it. And I just feel like it's it wasn't being talked about enough. It's still not being talked about enough. Um, I don't even know if enough is being done to find like a real remedy for it. I am going to be paying for 20 women to get their screening done. Guys, it's very important to check. I know that, there are different reasons people might not check. Things are very hard financially right now. Some people are even ignorant about it. Some, are putting it off because they don't want to hear like the bad news. And I can absolutely relate because I remember the first time I found out I had fibroids in 2017. But prior to that, I was experiencing serious symptoms, but I was ignorant. As crazy as it sounds, I'd never heard about fibroids. And then one day I just spoke to my sister about it, and she's like, like you're gonna need to check for this. And I was like, hey, God. I check. We all know how that story went down. And then even this time, I started to have symptoms again. And I was like, surely not. Like, this thing cannot be back. So I put it off. But eventually I checked and here we are. So it's important to check. And I will be paying for 20 women to get their scans done. My hope will be that one day there'll be a cure. But until then, I think it's very important that we just try our best to be supportive to each other, be a shoulder to cry on if need be. I will share my journey with you guys on, what I'm taking, what is working, what is not. So please, if you have any tips, share with me. If you've been through this where, maybe you had the surgery, invasive or non-invasive, and it came back, please share with me. If somehow you were able to shrink it, please share with me. If you're going through this and you don't even know what to do or you know what to do, just whatever it is, I think it's very important that we share our stories. I'm going to create a broadcast here on this platform just so we can have our own little family. I would also be sharing a lot of information there. For example, how to get the free scans, and I'll also be sharing it on my newsletter on my website. So please make sure you join. My heart goes out to every single person that is going through this, whether it be fibroids or PCOS or hormonal imbalance or endometriosis. The list goes on. I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. I hope that one day we can find like a true remedy. But until then, we will do what we can to support each other. All right.